Also, I just realized that guy's name was Locke. I should have given him a Patrick Warburton voice. You know, hey, Peter. Alright. So, what was my streak? 35 Pokemon. First ball. That's a crazy streak. Also, I want to point out something about Smeargle in this time period. That is a shiny sprite, but it's not a shiny Pokemon. Because in this game, natural shiny Pokemon are actually impossible. Sort of. The wild Pokemon that you get with the Spot Monitor, those can be shiny. But the Shadow Pokemon cannot be. Hey, there was one of my All-Stars from the last game. I always liked Donphan. It's just, at this point in the series, it's not that good. Its moveset and learn set are terrible. Its move pool's not bad, but its learn set leveling up is bad. However, it does naturally learn Earthquake. So that counts for something. I wish you were Shadow, because you're actually pretty good. You would never guess. A Pokemon that is very common like Tentacool and Tentacruel, they're actually not bad. They have a lot of bulk, decently fast, and good special attack. However, it's a mix. However, its physical attack is only 10 points lower, I think. So it's a very good mixed attacker. Can't really go wrong with it. You would never expect that from a Pokemon so common. You could say the same about Crobat as well. For a Pokemon that's so common, it's actually not bad. I know your pain, sister. I know your pain. Let's just say there's a lot more gray than there used to be on my head. Ah, I joke. I've been going gray since I was 14. Genetics, what can you do? Oh no, you get same type attack bonus now. You also want to know something about the Ori series of Pokemon. No matter how many times I hear this theme over and over and over again, it never gets old. It's always really good. That's how you know you made a good battle theme. If it never gets old. At least a few generations later, they fixed Shadow Ball. Well, one generation later, they fixed Shadow Ball, make it a special attack, because the special defense drop makes more sense after that. However, they kind of forgot to fix Crunch until the 5th generation. Oh yeah, that's another thing I should be doing. Do I have any IV stuff? Like, not IV, EV stuff. Like these HP ups, proteins, things like that. Because that's another thing that speeds up friendship in a Pokemon. Because that's how you evolve Golbat into Crobat. You have to reach max friendship with it. Or, I don't think it's max friendship. You just have to hit a high friendship level with it. And then it will evolve into Crobat. Which also begs the question of, how in the world do antagonists end up getting Crobat? If they're like, I don't care about Pokemon or what happens to them. Look at you, Cyrus. Speaking of which, that's in the works. I am going to do a playthrough of Shining Pearl because I restarted my save file and I just have no motivation to play it. And if I do it on stream, then that'll give me a reason to do it. But that's not what's after this game. There's other stuff there's something else I'm going to do. I'm still not completely sure what. I think I may redo my Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough. Because back then my recording equipment wasn't as good as it is now. That's when I was starting to get into streaming. It's why I never posted it to YouTube. Because I want a retake of it. Oh, fun fact. Ninetales is actually part of a very funny subject. If you in Pokemon Infinite Fusion fuse Ninetales with Arcanine, its name is 99. One of my favorite tidbits. Also, let me know if you want me to play through that. That might be something in the works as well. Because I've been wanting to stream it as well. Alright, you're actually mandatory. Okay, so we have Tangela as a shadow Pokemon. Tangela is very defensive. Let's put it that way. It's not great, though, because this is before it got its evolution. But again, the reason why they did this was because some Pokemon were impossible to obtain back in the early Gen 3 days. It's why there's so many like Kanto and Johto Pokemon, because if you take these two games, Fire Red and Leaf Green, as well as Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, it is possible to complete the Pokédex if you have all of those games. But that's a lot of work. And people were complaining about the Pokédex in Sword and Shield. I give you one of the biggest exhibits ever. Butterfree. Butterfree is also a shadow Pokemon. Again, like Beedrill. An early game bug type that's not good. But I had to make the reference. I'm okay, Dad. Also, why is the Tangela going first? Well, that Jumpluff used Sunny Day, which Tangela's ability is Chlorophyll, so it has double speed in sunlight. Oof. Well, at least the critical worked in my favor. Yeah, we're at the point now where it's almost Ultra Ball or bust. Gonna have to go buy some more. The timer balls I'm going to save for specific Pokemon. We'll get there. Oh yeah, that's right. Elekid is one Pokemon that that doesn't evolve via friendship. It evolves at level 30. Same goes for Magby. Too bad we don't have access to Electivire, because Electivire with those four moves, yikes. That being said, this Electabuzz is going on a very long trip. And the Electabuzz is out because it can actually fight now. Boom. This guy shouldn't have Shadow Pokemon. This guy's just a free experience. Ah, the old double intimidate. Also, be thankful this isn't Gen 4 because that would be completely useless. I'm switching out for a reason. It's to reset the physical attack stat. It's like you just blow on that Standler and it would faint immediately. Tackle? Why are you still in the Stone Ages, bro? Boom! God sucks! Radars. So it's you, is it? The one who's been causing a 14% loss in manufacturing productivity? Ah, you're that kid. You're the kid that dropped in on us at the SS Libra. I see now. You know far too much more about Cypher than you need to know. If nothing's done about you, there is a 90% likelihood that this factory and the Shadow Pokemon plan will be endangered. In that event, the danger to Cypher goes up a whopping 54%. That's critically bad news. I suppose we'll have to coax you into giving up the chase right here. Never tell me the odds. Oh dear. Well, that's what we're going to do. At least I can do something to that Shedinja. And I'm just going to cripple that Wobbuffet. Sorry, I'm going to cripple that Wobbuffet. Man, you're setting up fodder for my Electabuzz here. Boom. Magneton. Also, I like the animation for this in this game. Is indeed a Shadow Pokemon. Magneton is, oh boy. Yeah, that wasn't going to... Yeah, that wasn't going to end well. Anyway, Magneton is a different electric type, similar to similar in concept to Ampharos, where it's not very fast, but it has decent bulk, a great typing, and a very high special attack that's only exponential once it evolves in Gen 4. Rather, it goes up exponentially in Gen 4. Making it a very good option for most scenarios. Remember what I said about high special attack? Yeah. So, technically this was the first game to introduce the concept of a physical special split. It did not exist yet. However, in this game, shadow moves were split in the physical and special. So if they knew a formula that worked, why did it take them this long to implement it? Or rather, implement something that could have definitely worked. Why did it take them a whole generation later to be like, yeah, so this move needs to be physical because it makes contact. Asterisk. And this move needs to be special because it's blasting fire from its mouth. I said asterisk because there are physical moves that don't make contact and it still makes no sense to me. Oh no, my calculations are all out of whack. You don't say. Alright, where is he now? Pyrite Town. Okay, I can do that. Well, look who it is. I'm ready and set to go. You can bring it on whenever. I've already gone over Nose Pass before, so no sense to say anything. I just don't want to talk over this awesome music. Oh yeah, I don't know why I didn't mention this earlier, but there's a new move called Shadow Rave. It's just Shadow Wave but stronger. Does exactly the same thing. I was ready, but not enough. It won't be me losing the next time. Okay, these big dudes are optional, but I believe one of them has a shadow Pokemon, so because you can just completely ignore these guys. Why'd you do that on a Pokemon that quad resists that? I always love it when the AI doesn't have a brain. I also find it interesting that these guys are still Cypher peons, whereas the other guy that looked like this was a Cypher commander. So that makes me think that there is indeed a hierarchy system with the Cypher members. Besides the admins. Also, this guy's an example of what I call the point of no return, because if your team isn't strong enough, or you lose to this guy, it's like, yeah, you really need to go back to the drawing board. Because I remember fighting this guy in my first playthrough, because I chose Umbreon. I got my butt handed to me. Very quickly. That was also the era when I did not know about evenly training my Pokemon. I only ever focused on one or two, in this case. So, there we go. Also, these guys just vanish. Do they jump off the building or something? Like, what happens? Okay, that guy was optional. This guy's mandatory.
And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.